Live from Las Vegas, it's Keto Cooking. Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Tom Garvey, the Keto Cook. Today, we are going to make a money dish. That's right, we're going old school. Going to go back in time a little bit. Sunday dinner, roast beef. But today we're going to be using a tri-tip. Now, necessarily you don't have to have a tri-tip. A lot of places in the country can't find a tri-tip. So you can use silver tip, an eye round, bottom round, top round. As long as it's a roast, a beef roast, you can use it with this recipe. We're going to cook it hot and fast. Now I'm going to trim it down. I'm going to spare you the time of me trimming it here, but I'm going to get it down pretty close. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to season this bad boy up here. Now, the seasoning is going to call for salt, pepper, garlic and onion, paprika, and heavy coarse black pepper. Now, as the residuals, we'll find something for that. Either make some hamburger out of it or whatever. Okay. Into my pan, I'm going to use my Tommy Spice, which is, again, salt, pepper, garlic, and onion. I have some heavy coarse black pepper here. I'm going to go a little heavy with the pepper. It gives it a nice flavor. I'm going to add my blend of sea salt and Himalayan salt that I grind up. And that's going to go into the pan. Now, I put it in to a round pan like this just because I hate wasting money. And I can't see making a nice blend like this and then throwing it away. So I try to get everything on the meat as much as I can. All right, I'm going to do one side, then the other side. I'm going to, like I always say, flip it around a little bit. Make sure it's coated up pretty good. Then I'm going to let this sit for a little bit. I'm going to give the meat sweats. I'm going to let that just all get friendly with one another. And this is going to go into the oven at 450 degrees. Going to be fast. Now I say 450 to 475 because everybody's oven is different. So you want an internal temperature between 125 and 135. That's where I like to have it. As you can see it, I have it in a Pyrex dish. I will cover it with some tin foil. But as you can see, it's starting to actually soak into the meat and stuff like that. You're going to get some great crust on there. It's going to be a great flavor. Like I said, 450. Everybody's different. Every oven's different. Now I'm going to put a tinfoil top on it for a little bit. And then halfway through the cook, I will take it off and just let it crisp up a little bit. There again, this is going to cook up fast because if you overcook tri-tip or any kind of roast beef, it's going to be tough. We don't want that. Okay. Oven's pretty much preheated. Now, anytime I use a glass Pyrex, I like to put a pan underneath it, just in case. You never know. They might crack, break, whatever. I don't need that all over the stove, so in the oven. So I put it on a bigger pan. Now, I'm going to be using this stuff here, okay? Hot pepper olive oil. And I got to tell you, this stuff is unbelievably good. Now, while I got the heat going in the oven, I'm going to roast my red peppers. I got a good deal on these, 4 for $5, pretty good size. I'm going to put a little bit of this olive oil with hot peppers, and I tell you what, this is pretty hot. You know, just use it sparingly. It's one of those things that'll come up and bite you in a little bit. Okay, I'm going to chop up some garlic. Okay, everybody's in the oven. I'll leave them peppers uncovered and get them going. Now, to get the spinach ready, I like to use fresh spinach for something like this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a couple of heaping handfuls. Now, this will shrink up to almost nothing. So, figure a good heaping handful for each. I'm going to wash it up, drain it real good. And we're going to get ready to start making sauteed spinach with plum tomato, garlic. This tastes absolutely delicious. Now, I like to pre-season my stuff, so I'm going to be putting some basil, oregano, and some Tommy spice on. Let that all blend together, soak in a little bit before I put them into the saute pan. There again, oregano, basil, Tommy spice. And it's going to go into the saute pan with olive oil. And I'm going to start to cook this down. Okay, I'm going to throw some Tommy spice on these tomatoes, basil, and also oregano's on there. And it's salt, pepper, garlic, and onion. I'm glad you're still here. A few things I want to clear up a little bit here before I get ready to start sauteing the tomatoes and the garlic. I have some people telling me that because my title in my channel is Tom Garvey the Keto Cook, they don't follow me because they're not on keto. Well, I try to explain to them that, well, I cooked for a living. I have a lot of recipes that I used to use in the past in the restaurants. And I chose to go keto to get my health back. I do 20 carbs or less a day. Everything I eat is all whole foods. Okay, nothing from a box. If I see in the store it says keto, I run the other way. So all my recipes, if you want, you can add potatoes, you can add pasta, you can have your starchy vegetables. That's fine. Okay, they are straightforward, pretty easy recipes that I alter to my lifestyle. And that's basically it. Now, we eat one time a day only because I'm only hungry once a day. If I'm hungry later on, after I do have something to eat, I will have a snack. I'll make some kind of low carb snack. But for me to be stuck with the name keto, okay, and thinking and have you think that you can't eat none of this stuff because you're not keto is the furthest thing from the truth. I urge you to go back, check some of my prior videos and some of the recipes and try them. If you're not keto, you can add your pasta and everything else to it. Be my guest. Okay, getting back to this cook here. I am going to be sweating down the tomatoes. I use plum tomatoes because they're less seeds. Skin is easier to work with. You can cook it down without peeling them, actually. Okay, the aroma is through the roof. Wow, wow, wow. It smells so good. I'm anxious to taste that little bit of hot olive oil with the hot peppers in it. Let's see how that works out. And we're getting ready to pretty soon to add the spinach. Now, when you add the spinach from, I constantly turn it and you're going to see how fast it shrinks. Okay? And that's fine because, like I said, 2 heaping handfuls for the both of us is more than enough. There again, we eat one time a day, and this will fill us up. I tell you what, for the rest of the day. Now, we normally eat between like 3 and 4 o'clock in the afternoon, because that's really when I'm hungry. And I, just like anything else, I'm not set my watch to 5 o'clock to eat. It's my body tells me when it's time. So, all right, I'm gonna flip these around a little bit here, and tri-tip's done. So now in that one sauce pot right there, I have au jus, a little bit of butter, some seasoning, and also a half an avocado in there. Tri-tip come out at 134, exactly where I wanted it. That'll be perfect. Medium rare to rare. Now, I'll take the residuals that's left in the pan and I'll add it to that pot. Like I said, you can see the avocado floating in there, a little bit of butter and a little bit of au jus. I'll add the rest of the drippings. Now, the reason why I use the avocado, it is much easier to work with than cornstarch or anything like that, and it doesn't raise my blood sugar. So that's pretty clean. Immersion blender in there. I'll thicken it up. We're going to get ready to slice the tri-tip. Now, like I said before, if you can't find tri-tip, you can use a silver tip. You can use a eye round, top round, bottom round, and you cook it the same way. Wow, look at that. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now I'll slice it down a little bit more. Now I'm only going to use half of this today. The rest will go in the refrigerator. And in a day or two, I will take them and I will slice it on my mini slicer. And that'll be another video. And we're going to make some roast beef sandwiches. We're going to try it a different way. There you go, nice and thin. All right, let's plate this thing up. Now usually 3 or 4 slices will do it. There again, I try not to overstuff myself. Just eat until I'm satiated. And we take it from there. The spinach is going to work out right because we have no leftovers. When I say we don't eat leftovers, I try not to have that temptation to go back and eating more, making too much and have to go back and eat more. I like to do one and done. That's my mindset anyway. So, yeah. Because when you stand in front of the refrigerator and open the door, I haven't done that in a long time. Look in there to see what's there. I don't do that anymore because you know what? I'm full. I move on to the next project of what I'm going to do. Okay. Gravy come out nice. We're getting ready to take this to the table and eat. Well, there it is. Nice and thin. Rare to medium rare. Spinach is off the charts. So, well, another one well done. There again, don't have to be keto to enjoy this food. This was money. This was on, hit the jackpot with this one. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. I'm Tom Garvey, the Keto Cook. Check back next time, and stay safe. Have a great day.